Hey Dad, I need some help.
What do you need help with?
I want to bash it like Kevin Talbot.
Oh, well, that's easy. Because all you need to do to bash it like Kevin Talbot, throw some money at it. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Hey Dad, I need some help.
What do you need help with?
I want to bash the RC car like RC car garage.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's easy. Duct tape, zippy ties, $5. That should do it. All right, welcome back. So, went ahead and finally broke down and got a 4-wheel drive Nitro. It says, wonder why it says 2.5. This should be the 3.3. Maybe I got the wrong one. Yep, says the 2.5, which I ordered 3.3. Let me figure out what's going on. All right, so just made the call. So what we're gonna end up doing is comparing. This is called the T-Maxx Classic. It's 40 plus mile an hour. So I've got the 3.3 coming. So we're gonna unbox this. The new 3.3 is supposed to be bigger, stronger, all that. So it's nice to have a Classic. I guess this is considered the Classic, which is still available, which I think is pretty awesome. So it'd be nice to compare the Classic versus with the 2.5 versus the new one with the 3.3. So we're going to go ahead and get this out of the box. It's going to be a couple days to get the 3.3 one here. This one took me almost 2 weeks to get. I ordered this thing 2 weeks ago. The local TRAXXAS store doesn't have any Nitros in stock. I believe the one in Texas. So everything is coming from out of state. So I believe it's coming straight from TRAXXAS's warehouse in Texas. Our local distributor for TRAXXAS, which is the warehouse out here, we can normally get stuff in 24 hours to 48 hours. But since it has to come direct from TRAXXAS in Texas, usually takes a couple weeks. So they got one on its way. We're going to go ahead and bust this thing out. I do have the fuel I normally run. As you see, it's a red fuel. This fuel's a little old right now. This is probably a couple years old. This is the Byron fuels, the race fuel. And then I've got what TRAXXAS recommends. TRAXXAS does it in a 20% or a 33%. And I believe this is a 30%. So I normally run the 30%. We're going to go ahead and fire this thing up on what TRAXXAS recommends. This stuff's almost $22. I can't remember what this stuff was back when I bought it. But I've been running the Byron fuel for a while now. But we're going to go ahead and fire it up on this TRAXXAS top fuel. This is what they recommend. We'll go ahead and break it in on 30%. Get everything dialed in. And if that's something you want to see, I've been holding off on buying a TRAXXAS Nitro. The only one I have is the Jado. It's 2-wheel drive. It's a blast. But watching Hybrid's channel, the whole Nitro gang, everybody seems to think that the T-Maxx is the way to go for anybody buying a Nitro. It's a good all-around strong basher. Now, this is supposed to be not as strong as the new T-Maxx, the 3.3, but we'll see. We'll do some comparisons. We're going to take this out of the box and see what's going on. We'll be right back. All right, so let's see. I'm going to pull out this foam. Yes, I've got the white one. That's what they call white. Seems to be kind of orange to me. Just making sure nothing else is in the box. So, comes with a little fuel deal, which I think is pretty cool. Big bag of all kinds of stuff. The battery pack for the electric start charger. Comes with everything you need. And that's what I think is great about TRAXXAS. Now, when it comes to electric, you don't get everything you need. You need a charger, you need a battery. You normally need a bunch of stuff. So for the cost of one of these versus doing Nitro, you can run them a lot longer. The tanks of fuel, just keep adding fuel, keep running them, checking your temperatures, that kind of stuff. So it does give you a chart, tells you when to stop it, what type of fuel. It says for the 2.5, it is optimal to run 10 to 20% nitro fuel in your break-in. So it's telling me to run a 20%. I'm going to end up running a 30%. I don't know if that's different versus the 3.3, but we'll see when the 3.3 comes. So it says, stop. The TRX 2.5 engine must be broke in over 5 tanks of fuel before tuning for performance. The carburetor has been preset to the factory break-in setting at the TRAXXAS factory. Minor adjustments may be required to compensate for air temperature and altitude engines. Light trail of blue smoke from the exhaust. If there is no smoke or the engine stalls, richen H speed needle quarter turn and proceed with the break-in. Pinch the fuel line to shut the engine off. So it's telling you, instead of flooding it out through the exhaust, to go ahead and pinch the fuel line. That's a better way of shutting it off, just so it's not flooded. So we're going to follow their procedure other than the fuel. I don't have any 20%, so just have 30%. So this should be, I believe, the remote. So you get everything. I wonder if it comes with batteries for the remote. But it is the basic TQ, not the TQI. But it does have the 2-speed switch, which I think is pretty cool. I haven't seen a TQ with the switch. That must be a Nitro thing. I'm really curious to see the difference between the 2.5 versus the new 3.3. So we will have the 3.3 on its way. It was just pretty cool. The antenna is just laying in here. Look how long this antenna is. This thing's huge. So it does have this little like thing to pinch off the fuel to shut it down. That's pretty cool. Haven't seen one of those before. I don't think my Jado has this little pinch deal for the fuel line. And they've got extra insulation around the fuel line where it goes across this small little head. Air cleaner is zip tied. I wonder if the 2.5, if you need to drill this plastic exhaust out as well. I thought the other one was longer, the pipe, but it's going to be, and these tires are awfully soft. So, clean air filter after each hour of runtime. So, every hour, got to go ahead and clean this. So, it's got a big plastic spur. I wonder if the other one's going to come with a metal spur. But it's got plastic drive shafts, dual shocks for a monster truck. That's really good suspension for a monster truck. I think that's pretty cool. No wheelie bar on it. So let's get this body out of the bag. So this is considered the white body, I guess, but there is a lot of orange on it. They got a hole for the antenna. High center of gravity chassis. Get this thing put onto a stand so you guys can take a look at it. So you can get to the fuel. It is cut out for the remote start. This is my first T-Maxx. So we're gonna go ahead and get this bag opened up. They got some stickers in here. So you got a sheet of Max stickers, all kinds of stuff, 2.5, everything you could possibly want to decorate the body. Make it your own. It does talk about the TQ remote. See, and that one shows the TQI with the Bluetooth. But we only have the TQ remote. So I can bind up TQI, but since I have so many of them, so there is not a spot for the Bluetooth module on the back of this. It is a 2.4 gigahertz radio. So it has steering trim, no telemetry. So here's your little starter box that plugs into this. I do have a couple of these. Well, one of them. I have it for my Jado. So we're going to get the battery put into this thing and get the battery charged up. Now it comes with a nickel metal hydrate battery. Normally I run I think my other one has a LiPo battery in it, possibly. I can't remember. Old style connector. So this thing should pop open, and then the battery goes right in here. So it's got the plug up here at the top. Should only go in one way, like that. You'll put this in here. And it's got a little belt thing to clip around your belt. Shows the power. Should only plug in one way. That's how you'll start it up. So I'm going to get this battery pack charged up and make sure I have plenty of power so that we can go ahead and start the break-in. Gives you some shock adjustment spacer things. The air filter oil. Your little toolkit. Everything you need to work on this model. What to do if your TRAXXAS model breaks, who to call. Showing you about the TRAXXAS chargers, the different batteries, mainly for electric models. Here is the Ultimate Max. So there's the E-Max model, which I don't even think they make an E-Max anymore. but shows you all the accessories you can buy for it, including a pipe. Maybe we'll get a pipe ordered up. Twin motor mount deal, it looks like, for the electric. Some braces. So all the upgrades that you can get for the E-Maxx, and I'm assuming the T-Maxx as well. Some of the stuff's not going to be and then of course your T-Maxx owner's manual. Look at that thing. Pretty thick manual. Everything you need to know. So I'm gonna thumb through this. It's funny that they show the gallon fuel. TRAXXAS doesn't sell it by the gallon anymore, only by the quarts, from what I was told. It tells you how to fuel it, what to do with the air cleaner, the mixture needles. Pretty cool. Which way to turn it for richen. High speed needle. There is a water valve. Tells you what lean, what rich looks like. Pretty cool. Something I feel you should, the low speed needle. Figure A right on the end. So it looks like there's a water needle. I don't know what that's about. I'll read into that. Maybe to drain out some of the water. So I'm going to go ahead and thumb through this since I haven't run Nitro in a while. But it might be a better choice. And here's your little charger for the battery. We'll have to new air filter, which I really need this for my Jado. There's a little nut for the antenna. We'll have to get that on there. The body clips, and it looks like it's got some pads to stop the body from rattling now, which I think is pretty cool. Self-adhesive foam body washers. So I haven't seen those before either. Air filter. Give us another glow plug, because they know you're going to burn through them. Talks about the fuel. The only fuel that's 100% TRAXXAS certified. Top fuel. And then of course your warranty card that you can mail in or just fill it out online. But it's always good to register your model with TRAXXAS. And that's it. That's everything that's in this kit. So I'm going to go ahead and do some reading on this. If you guys want to see the 2.5 fire up and me do the break-in, comment down below. Yes, you want to see the break-in. We're going to read the plug, keep going. I'll show you how I do the break-in. I'm sure everybody knows how to break in a Nitro now. If you don't and you're new, this is mainly for the new people out there. This might be a better route going to Nitro versus electric, because electric, there's a lot of things you have to buy. You have to buy batteries for the remote. You have to buy batteries for the RC. You're gonna need a charger for your RC, especially one going 40 plus mile an hour, which is really, really good for this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a break-in on this motor. I'll film it. If you guys want to see it, I'll go ahead and post it. But let me know your thoughts. 2.5, is it any good? 3.3, is it going to be better? It says it's bigger and stronger. Let me know down in the comments. What do you think? Do you think the T-Maxx is the way to go? I don't have any four-wheel drive Nitros. I think this is a good start. Everybody's saying it's a great RC. You can't kill them. So shout out to Hybrid for showing this. I know he just had a 2.5 motor that went bad. The 2.5s are still available. which I think is pretty cool. My other one's a 3.3, my Jado. And I do have the 3.3 T-Maxx coming as well. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments. Would you buy yourself a Nitro? Is Nitro worth it? Let me know your thoughts. I think it's pretty cool that for the cost of this, for the $400 that you can get these things for, you get a lot of stuff for a monster truck versus running a Max or the V2 Max, the original Max. Definitely a good RC. And you can get a lot of fun runtime out of this thing. Just keep adding fuel, watch your temperatures, and keep ripping it. Difference between the fuel, the 30% fuel, is going to give you a little bit more kick. So we're going to run the 33%, see how it goes. But we're going to go ahead and break it in fat. By the time I finish breaking it in, we're going to need to stick in the new glow plug. It says 5 tanks. I don't know if I'm going to do 5 tanks through it. I've never run 5 tanks for a break-in. But I'll try to follow what TRAXXAS is saying, and we'll see how it compares to the way I broke in my Jado 10 years ago. It's got to be at least 9 years now, and that has a 3.3 in it. I think I cycled 2 tanks through it, then I started ripping it. Part throttle, went through a couple tanks part throttle on grass, and from there, laned it out and been ripping it ever since. But I definitely wanted to get it into some Nitro. So after watching, go check out Hybrid channel. I'm sure when it comes to Nitro and the Nitro gang, everybody knows about Hybrid. I'll go ahead and put a link down in the comment section or in the description to his channel, to his latest video. Check him out if you haven't already checked him out. I'm sure people already know about him. So he seems to be one of the go-to channels for Nitro. And that's what got me buying this one. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Dad, I need some help.
What do you need help with?
I want to bash it like Kevin Talbot.
Oh, well, that's easy. Because all you need to do to bash it like Kevin Talbot, throw some money at it. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Hey, Dad, I need some help.
What do you need help with?
I want to bash the RC car like RC garage.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's easy. Duct tape, zippy ties, $5. That should do it.